How's everyone doing? Thanks for joining me on my small engine repair channel. Today's project is this Weedeater leaf blower, and the problem we're having with it is it won't start. Alright guys, for today's project, it's probably going to be a short one. Let me tell you what I've tried so far. So when it came to me, it wouldn't start. I had no fuel in the tank. The fuel tank itself smells really bad, so there was some old bad gas in here. So I suspect there's probably a carburetor issue. But what I tried to do then is take the air filter cover off, and I put some raw fuel in the carburetor to see if it would fire, and it wouldn't fire. So the next thing I did was pull out my spark tester. Okay, so these spark testers are fairly cheap, less than 10 bucks. They're good for troubleshooting no spark, but they can lead you in the wrong direction sometimes. Okay, so when I hooked this spark plug tester up to the spark plug was still in there like this, okay, and I pulled it over, I was showing that I was getting spark. Okay, so I tried a little bit more fuel in the carburetor, still didn't work, still didn't fire. Okay, so I thought, okay, well, it has spark, I know it has fuel, maybe it's low on compression. But before I started pulling out the compression tester, what I wanted to do was take the spark plug out, and I want you to take a look at this spark plug. You see that little piece of metal that goes from the electrode to the ground, or that's jumping that gap there? That is not going to allow spark to happen. There cannot be anything touching between those 2 points. Okay, so even though I hook up my spark tester and it shows I have spark, that doesn't necessarily mean there's spark coming from the spark plug. You still have to actually check the plug itself. So what I was going to do is I put like a screwdriver in here on a piece of metal. So I'm just going to stick it in right in here. Okay, there's a little hole. And so this end of the spark plug is touching metal. It's grounded out. And to test the spark plug itself, you have to actually touch, you touch this part of the spark plug right here to a ground. Okay, so there wasn't anything to ground out, so that's why I'm using this screwdriver. So what I'm going to do is I'll put you down here, and I'm going to try and pull this thing through. I'm going to turn the light off, and where I want you to focus your attention on is here, but even more so, I'll try and get you closer right here just to see if we actually have a spark. This is going to show we have spark, then you're going to see no spark on the spark plug. I'm just going to try and hold this all together while I'm pulling it over. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to clean up this spark plug, and we're going to redo the test. Alright, so I've cleaned up the spark plug. Alright, so you can see there's nothing in between that gap now, so we should, if this is a good spark plug, we should be able to get a decent spark out of this thing. So put this back on, let's see what we get. Hopefully you'll be able to see this. Alright, so there we go. Alright guys, so that just goes to show you that one of these spark testers, what it's going to do is tell you it has spark from the ignition coil to the end of this spark plug wire. Doesn't necessarily mean that the spark plug is going to actually fire if the spark plug is bad itself. Okay, so that's kind of how you double check your spark tester just to make sure you actually have spark in your engine. So hopefully this was informative, guys. If you liked the video, please smash the like button. And if you like small engine repair stuff, that's what my channel is all about. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll be notified each and every week I publish new videos. Okay, so until the next project, guys, take care.